Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Code Man Movies. Is my watch doing something weird? It's not. Okay, welcome back to another episode of Code Man Movies, guys. Tonight is kind of a bonus episode. I've already done an episode that I posted, I believe, on Thursday. It was a little late because life. So this is the bonus episode for the week. I will have another episode that is pre-recorded on, I'm going to pre-record it tonight and post it probably on Tuesday I'm going to say Wednesday. I'll post it on Wednesday. If you didn't know from the last video, I'm going to South Carolina tomorrow. So I will be there from Sunday night to Friday night. The next video that I actually post and probably talking about my weekly movies I've watched is probably going to be maybe next Saturday, next Sunday, somewhere in there. Woo, excuse me, I burped, hiccuped, whatever the heck that was. So anyways, guys, we're going to do a bonus episode today. Today's bonus episode is just going to be ranking the 7 comic book movies that I saw this year anyway. I think there's kind of a couple more. There's one like on Amazon Prime that I didn't hear very good things about and such like that. So these are the ones that I saw. So yeah, we're going to rank the 7 comic book movies that I saw in 2022. This will be up, what is today? Today's Saturday. This will be up on Sunday. Sunday? Yeah, I'll probably post it up on Sunday. Sunday, because Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, we'll post it up tomorrow, Sunday. So this is pre-recorded Saturday night. I'm going to record another video after this that'll be up on Wednesday. And then Saturday or Sunday of next week is when I'll have my weekly movies that I watch for the week. So if that made any sense to you, congratulations, because it didn't make any sense to myself in my head. So yeah, first of all, guys, let's grab our movie drink. Tonight's movie drink for me. I made a new concoction. It has strawberry mix with Captain Morgan orange twist, vanilla twist, and some triple sec, and then some Sprite. It's a strawberry orange cocktail, I guess. Not too bad. It's very sweet. I think one will be enough, and I will be done. So without further ado, guys, we are going to rank the comic book movies that came out this year, starting with the worst, going to the best. And let's start with Morbius. Guys, do you remember this movie coming out this year? Because I don't. Guys, I don't remember anything about this movie. I really don't. The most I really remember about this movie is the end credit sequences, which the last one felt like a cologne ad or a limousine ad or a suit ad for Jared Leto or something like that. And then it turns into a really bad Vulture thing, which it's definitely not Michael Keaton in the Vulture suit in that scene. The scene doesn't make sense with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which they're trying to do. It doesn't work with Spider-Man universe at all. It made no sense. And as far as the actual movie goes, I can tell you very little about it. I know Jared Leto was fine in the movie. I remember this guy was the most entertaining guy in the entire movie. He was dancing around like an idiot. He was the villain, and I mean that's about all I can remember. Therese did something, I don't remember. That girl, she became a vampire at the end. Spoilers for a movie that no one gives a flying flippity flu-fla about. I don't even know what that character... I don't remember him in the movie at all. Guys, I remember nothing about this movie. It came out on April 1st. That was around my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Guys, this was just a terrible, awful, horrible movie. Like I said, I don't remember anything about it anymore. I could not tell you anything else that happened besides the end credit scene. And the only reason why I can tell you what happened in that end credit scene is because the people at the movie theater that I go to talk about it. And she says that's the only thing she remembers about it. So therefore, it's the only thing I remember about it, which I don't even fully remember it. I just kind of remember bits and pieces of it. So, yeah, this is an absolutely atrocious movie. I don't remember what I rated it. It's like a 1 out of 10 is what it should be if I didn't rate it that. Maybe I gave it some points because, I don't know, pretty colors. I don't know. I remember the special effects were absolutely crap, too. I absolutely remember that about it, too. I just feel like I'm lopsided right now. Am I lopsided? Is anybody feeling lopsided right now? I feel slightly. Hold on. I don't like being lopsided. Oh, does that look better? No, that looks worse. So much worse. How about that? That looks a little better, doesn't it? I feel like it's exactly where I had it before. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, guys, Morbius is absolutely terrible, and it just makes me want to drink. There you have it. I'm drinking. Yeah, Morbius is no good, guys. I just don't remember anything about it. I really don't. Next up, guys, Thor: Love and Thunder. Not much better than Morbius, in my opinion. This movie, I watched. What did I watch? It was Christian Harloff's channel, the big thing. I think he was talking to Perry. It was the Christian Harloff and Friends channel. He was talking about how Thor Ragnarok just feels, or Thor: Love and Thunder feels like an SNL version of Thor, and I 100% agree with that. This movie is just all over the place, and it's joke, 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 and none of the jokes like work for the actual movie. It just there's something serious that happens, and then screaming goats, and then something serious happens, and then screaming goats. Something serious happens, and joke, 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 joke. There's no stakes to this. It's just joke, 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 joke. Christian Bale's in the movie for a whole 5 seconds. Valkyrie's character is just nothing. Jane Foster coming back, I kind of like the idea of it. The setup of it was fine-ish, but at the end of the day, it was wasted, in my opinion. Korg is absolutely annoying. Taika Waititi, I don't know if he didn't actually have a script. I don't know what the idea was. I just don't know what's going on. And the deleted scenes that I've seen from this movie look absolutely terrible as well. And I just don't even understand where they fit in. It makes no sense. This movie is just, I think I've seen it, 3 times now? And it's not good, guys. I remember this one, but I remember it for very bad reasons. It's not a good movie at all. I really was excited for Thor: Love and Thunder. I love the idea that Taika Waititi was coming back. I love the idea that Christian Bale was cast as this crazy ass villain. I love the idea that Jane Foster was coming back. This movie did not work for me. It's so bad in my opinion, and it's just I think of I love the Marvel movies. I own most of them. There's a few I don't. This is one of them. I have no interest in ever really owning this unless it's like a $5 Black Friday deal so I can complete my collection. That is about it. Other than that, guys, I can't stand this movie. It's just awful. I hate it. I really do. I think I gave this movie a 4 out of 10. I'll give it that. There's some decent special effects. There's some cool scenes. Some of the jokes actually work. Most don't. This movie is not good. So yeah, that's my number 6, I think. Number 5, DC League of Super Pets. I remember seeing this summer. I was not super excited for it, but I kind of like the idea of it. I love dogs, so I love the idea that these super pets come together. I don't like Superman, so I didn't necessarily care about Superman's dog, but Batman is in the movie, voiced by Keanu Reeves. So that portion I was kind of excited for. At the end of the day, guys, this movie was better than I expected it to be, but it's still just a decent kids movie that parents aren't going to hate watching. There are some very adult jokes in this movie, particularly said by that wonderful turtle. I forget who voices that turtle, but some very inappropriate jokes, really, at the end of the day. Well, not inappropriate, just very adult jokes that kids will never understand in a million years. Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson pairing up again, they did great. John Krasinski as Superman was great. Keanu Reeves was fantastic as Batman. And I like the dynamic of the pets. Was there some cheesy stuff? Was there predictable stuff? Yes, but it was an enjoyable movie. I laughed throughout this movie. It's not a great movie. I don't remember what I rated it. I think I gave it like a 5. I need to rewatch it again. I've only watched it once. I think it's on HBO Max. I think I would, just thinking back on it, I might give this one a 6 out of 10. This is one that, with rewatchability, maybe it'll go up. Like, having watched it at home in the comfort of my own home, maybe it'll go up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I really want to rewatch this one and see if I like it a little bit more. But yeah, guys, DC League of Super Pets. It's enjoyable. Animation looks great. I don't know really what else to say about it. It's a kids movie that is enjoyable for adults as well. Not going to make you want to, kill yourself, stab yourself, anything like that, I guess. So that's a positive, right? Next up, guys, another disappointing Marvel movie. Marvel really disappointed this year. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. I was really, really excited for this movie. I did not love the first Doctor Strange, but I loved everything that I was hearing about this movie. Sam Raimi was in it. Wanda was coming back. We're finally seeing Chiwetel Ejiofor coming back. Everything was kind of there to be set up and be amazing. And at the end of the day, this movie just, it's so, There's so much exposition dump in this movie. There's really not any multiverse going on that much. Yes, they travel through some multiverses for 30 seconds, but then we're really just stuck on 2 different multiverses, and it's kind of nothing. I hate what they did to Wanda in this movie. It just did not work. Yes, at the end of WandaVision, we see her feeling bad for what she did to the town that she was controlling, and we see in the post-credits that she's playing with the Darkhold. But then in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, she's just completely gone. We saw nothing left of her. Whereas in the first, it didn't work. It did not work. It was not earned in the way it should have been, in my opinion. America Chavez was just kind of there. Again, she was just kind of the MacGuffin for MacGuffin's sake. I didn't think it was anything spectacular. Lots of great visual effects. Lots of great Raimi stuff in there, but then there was also stuff in this movie that was Raimi that was just pushing it down, and it wasn't working. The whole Illuminati, I can't say it, Illuminati, is that how you say it? I think I said it right. That whole scene really didn't work for me. There was interesting parts of that scene. I enjoyed the scene as a whole. But the fact that they showed it off in the trailer, essentially, and then just the fact that they're all just kind of like that, it didn't work for me. It really didn't. The ending of this movie did not work at all either. Just the third eye growing, and then we get the end credit scene with Charlize Theron, and all of a sudden, he's fine. He can handle the third eye. I think same as Thor. I think I've watched this movie like 3, maybe 4 times. I think there was an extra time I watched it in theaters because I went and saw Men, and I needed a palate cleanser. This movie just, guys, it's not good. I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to say it's not good. It's fine. Again, same as DC League of Super Pets. I'm not giving it like a 6 out of 10. I don't remember what I gave in the past. I know I was really down on this movie when I first saw it. I gave it like 3, 4 out of 10. I was not okay with this movie. As I've sat on it, it's gotten a little bit better for me, but the things I like about it, I like a lot. The things I don't like about it, I don't like a lot. I loved the dynamic with him and his gal pal. I can't remember her name. I don't remember her name. I couldn't even tell you what the actress's name is at the moment. Rachel McAdams. Rachel McAdams dynamic, the whole I will always love you, I love you in all multiverses crap. There's things I liked about it. There's just a lot of things I didn't like about it. It's an enjoyable enough movie, but I prefer just to watch the good scenes on YouTube, perfectly honest. And I did not buy this one. Did not buy this one on Blu-ray. Another one that I need to just buy on Black Friday when it's $5. Next up, guys, Black Adam. This was a movie I was fairly excited for. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has been wanting to make this movie for almost 10 years, I think. This movie bombed at the box office. It does not have a good Rotten Tomatoes score at all. I think it's at 30s or 20%. It's not that bad, I don't think. I think this was a really fun, enjoyable comic book movie. Is there stupid stuff in here? You betcha. Is what is it? Adam Man, Deadpool mixed with Ant-Man? You bet your buddy is. Is the whatever that Storm girl, Storm? Yup, pretty much. The kid, I didn't think the kid was good at all. He kind of just annoyed me throughout this movie. Black Adam's constantly saying he's a bad guy, but he's killed around the same amount of people as Batman did in Batman versus Superman. So I personally don't see why he's a bad guy. The characters were nothing spectacular. It was very predictable. Certain scenes would happen and then would immediately be resolved 10 seconds later. whatever. The movie is balls to the wall action though, and it's kind of fun. It's a big budgeted, dumb, fun, popcorn in your face kind of movie. I enjoyed myself the 2 times I think I've seen this in theaters. Uh, is this movie I'm going to buy in Blu-ray? Black Friday deal, but definitely not brand new. I can tell you that. When The Rock says this movie is going to make the studio $50 million, he is so wrong. It is so not. It is bombing big time. And if we don't get a sequel, I would like to see a sequel. If we don't, understandable. I completely get it. And with everything going on with DC right now, with the shuffle with James Gunn and I forget the other guy's name. I apologize to the new guy's name. With this new pairing, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I enjoyed this movie quite a bit. It's nothing spectacular. I would not say we have talked about any comic book movie that's been amazing, but I had fun with this one. If I didn't give it a 7 out of 10, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's enjoyable. I had a lot of fun. I took my little 10-year-old cousin to go see it. He had fun. I had fun. We shoved popcorn in our face, and we had fun. That's about all I can say about this movie, guys. It is fun. Is it stupid? Yes, but it's fun. Next up, guys, I think this is my number 2. I think that was 3. I think so. I think we're on 2 now. Anyways, guys, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I need a drink. What you guys drinking? Drinking anything good? Please comment below. Tell me what you're drinking. And if you have time, like it, share it, subscribe, all that crap. I think I'm at 70 subscribers right now. By the end of this year, I'd love to get up to 80. That's just 10 more. It's not a whole heck of a lot. Please, can I have 10 more subscribers? Please. I'll do anything you like. Tell me what you'd like to see in a video. Would you like me to talk about musicals or British comedies? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm tired and I've had alcohol tonight. So, anyways, moving on. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. This was the best Marvel movie of the year. That's not saying much. Is this even working right now? Oh, it's working. Okay. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. It was the best comic book movie of the year. That's not saying much. I did not love Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I enjoyed it, though. There was a lot of great in this movie. The real life and cinematic life of Chadwick Boseman, a.k.a. T'Challa, was beautiful. How they handled it, beautiful. I cannot imagine, as I've said in other videos, I cannot imagine just how difficult it was to make this movie and how difficult it was to go from something that they had and change it up so much because of the passing of a character. It could not have been easy, tragic, awful, very hard. This movie is way too long. I've seen it twice now, I think. Way too long. Angela Bassett's incredible. Letitia Wright, I think, could be a strong lead person eventually. At the moment, she's not. She's not. You felt the presence of Chadwick Boseman just being gone, and it didn't fully work for me. Peter Nyong'o was great. Winston Duke was great. I think both those characters were underutilized a little bit. I can't remember the actress name, but Okoye, something like that. Again, underutilized. A lot of characters underutilized in this one. Namor as a character was interesting enough. I thought he was one of the Marvel's good villains. He's not my favorite, though. And there's just certain things about this movie that didn't work for me. The Ironheart stuff I enjoyed, but I didn't love necessarily. And then you also have the whole Ross and I forget her name. Julia Louis-Dreyfus' character. Excuse me. Anyways, you have their whole dynamic that just didn't need to be in the movie. Take it right out. They were just setting up Thunderbolts. That's all they were really doing. It just didn't need to be in the movie. Overall, though, guys, this is a really good movie. It really is. I enjoyed it. And most of my problems with this movie is just it's too ding-dang long. Shorten the movie just by 15, 20 minutes. And it would have made all the difference in the world for me. Really good movie. Not one I bought yet. It's not even available to own yet for Blu-ray or anything. So I wouldn't go buy this one immediately, but I definitely would if it was like $15 or under. I don't need it to be a $5 one. It can be $15 or under. I'd buy this one. It is a good movie, just not spectacular. And I didn't love the first one either. I would put this on the same range as the first one. I enjoy it. Just don't love it the way some people are loving it. That's me, though. Number one, guys, is the Batman. Batman is my favorite character of all time in anything. Movies, TV, comics, literature, anything. Batman is the most amazing character in my opinion. That is not why this movie is number one, though. The reason why this movie is number one is because it did just have some great characters in it. Selina Kyle was a really great character. Bruce Wayne really isn't in this movie much, which is one of my negatives with this movie. It's mostly Batman. I do like Robert Pattinson's Batman, though. I think it's great. Colin Firth's Penguin was absolutely fantastic. I really liked Paul Dano's Riddler. I thought he was creepy, and it felt very Seven-like. It did something different with the Batman character. This Gotham is the best Gotham we have ever seen. I absolutely loved this Gotham. The movie is way too long. It is 3 hours, and it does not need to be 2:45. I could see it. I think you could even do a little less, but there's a little too much in here that just didn't need to be in there. The specifics, that the plot point with Selina Kyle and her dad, Carmike Falcone, it just didn't need to be in there, in my opinion. So a couple things could have been shortened down, edited, and just fixed up a little bit, and I think this movie would have been a lot better. I think gave this movie an 8 out of 10. I think I'm going to stick with that 8 out of 10. I have not watched this movie since it came out of theaters. I need to watch it. I have it on 4K. So I need to watch this one again. But I really did enjoy this Batman, guys. And I recently watched the special features I talked about on a previous video. Special features were really great. Just how they put all this together, everything that happened with COVID-19, with the filming of this movie. Just everything was spectacular. How they mixed in practical with visual effects, how they designed the costumes even was fantastic. The score was absolutely phenomenal in this movie. I really did love this movie, guys, and I hope we get the Batman 2 or whatever the heck we're going to call it. We've had so many Batman movies, but I really did love this movie, and it's in my top 10 of the year for sure. This has been a really weak year for me in my top 10. There'll be a video on that towards probably January when I do a video about that, or maybe even December. We'll see. Anyways, guys, so that's my number one comic book movie of the year. How long have we been talking, guys? I feel like I always ramble on. Oh, it's only about 23 minutes. I haven't been doing too bad. That's not too bad at all. So yeah, guys, that was my top 7 comic book movies of the year. For the most part, this year was not good. There was really only 2 comic book movies that I would say were great movies. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and The Batman. The others, I mean, Black Adam, enjoyable enough, but I wouldn't say it's great. Definitely not great. Enjoyable kids movie, but not great. Definitely not good. And as Christian Harloff said, SNL sketch, but with Thor. And I just don't even remember anything about it, but it was absolutely awful, absolutely terrible. We don't ever need to talk about it ever again. So number 1 movie that was comic book movie was The Batman. What do you guys think, though? Please feel free to let me know. Like, comment, all that stuff. I don't usually like saying that, but hey, I want 10 more subscribers by the end of the year. I think I started out this year with like 20 subscribers, and we are at 70. That's amazing to me. I just do this for fun. I'm not doing this to make money or be a big YouTube star. That's why I don't have a big expensive camera. I'm just using my phone. I bought a microphone during Black Friday because it was $20. I don't want to necessarily, slack on this channel or anything, but it is just something I do once a week, sometimes twice a week, just for fun. So my goal is for everyone to start, enjoying movies, talking about movies. There's so much negativity going on in the world. If we can just talk about movies, have creative discussions the way I do in my film group, that'd be great. So that's really all the only goal I really have with this channel. And I just want to be upfront, honest with you guys and share that with you. So, yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a great night. Well, by the time you see this, it'll probably be daytime. Hope you have a great day. I'm going to South Carolina, as I said. So I will have updates for you in the next couple weeks here of what's going on. So yeah, that's what I like to have, guys. I hope you guys have yourself a great day. I will see you later in the week. So yeah, guys, I keep saying and I don't want to say anymore. But yeah, guys, have yourself a great night. We'll see you soon.